Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be fasting for 19 days with strictly water, just water. I know from what I've read and from what I've seen, a lot of people either fast, do the dry fast where it's no liquids, no food. Um, or some people do the Daniel fast where it's mostly vegetables and fruit. For me, I'm going to try the water fast. So basically I'm just going to be drinking water for 19 days. The reason why I'm fasting is because I'm trying to get some breakthroughs in my life. And I know, even from experience, I've fasted, but basically it was a juice fast that I did, and I literally was praying for something, and it actually manifested. So this fast is for some other breakthroughs that I'm praying and asking God for. And so I'm going to be doing just the water fast for 19 days. I did wanted to read something to you guys. Okay, so in the book of Mark 9 verses 14 to 29, a boy is healed, right? So Jesus heals a boy, but then his disciples, they questioned Jesus, like, why weren't we able to heal? Why weren't we able to do that thing? And so let me just read what it says. All right. So verse 14 says, and when he came to the disciples, he saw a great multitude and around them, and scribes disputing with them. Immediately when they saw him, all the people were greatly amazed and running to him and greeted Jesus. And he asked the scribes, what are you discussing with them? Then one of the crowd answered and said, teacher, I brought you my son, who has a mute spirit. And wherever it seizes him, it throws him down. He foams at the mouth, gnashes his teeth, and becomes rigid. So I spoke to your disciples that they should cast it out, but they couldn't. They couldn't cast it out. They just couldn't. Okay. Jesus answered and said, O faithless generation, how long should I be with you? How long should I bear with you? Bring him to me. Then they brought him to Jesus, and when he saw the boy, immediately the spirit convulsed him, and he fell on the ground and wallowed, foaming at the mouth. So he asked the boy's father, how long has this been happening to him? And he said, from childhood this has been happening to him, and often he has thrown him both into the fire and into the water to destroy him. And then he said, but if you can do anything, have compassion on us and help us. Jesus said to him, if you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes, right? So immediately after, the father of the child cried out and said with tears, Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. When Jesus saw that the people came running together, he rebuked the unclean spirit, saying to it, deaf and dumb spirit, I command you, come out of him and into him no more. Then the spirit cried out, convulsed him greatly, and came out of him. And he became as one dead, so that many said, he is dead. But Jesus took him by the hand and lifted him up, and he arose. Now, this is the part where prayer and fasting, when I read this, I was like, wow, like some things cannot be removed from our lives, or certain things cannot manifest in our lives except through prayer and fasting. And so verse 28 says, and when he came into the house, his disciples asked him privately, like, Jesus, why could we not cast it out? Like, why couldn't we cast out this unclean spirit? And then Jesus said, and this blew me away, he said to them, this kind can come out by nothing but prayer and fasting. So certain things cannot leave us, or certain things can't happen unless we incorporate prayer and fasting. And so when I read that, I said, there's some things that I want in my life, and there's some things I want to remove in my life. And these 19 days I'm going to be praying and fasting for those things, and believing and trusting God and Jesus for it. And so I want you guys to follow Follow me if you prayed and fast, if you did fasting, and what type of fast have you done, and what type of results have you seen. I'm also going to put in the comment section um, what my weight was when I initially started this fast. Also, some scriptures, well, the scripture that I actually read, and some other scriptures about prayer and fasting. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, I'm Taisha. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. On my channel, I'm going to be posting many different things, spiritual things, you'll see. Just look on my channel. You'll see. It's going to be different things. Fitness, working out, skincare, traveling, love. Just a little bit of everything. Events. And make sure you follow me. And make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I love you guys. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace out. Do you know what you want out of this life you are living? Can you see it? Can you feel it? And can it be done?